Today is the day, and all the emotions were running through me. We met up before the sun rose and drove about an hour and a half to the parking lot of the mountain to get ready and head out. From the parking lot to the summit, it was only 1,376 meters, which doesn't sound like a huge gain, but our guide wanted to move fast because the weather is unpredictable on the mountain, and we all felt like we were ready for the challenge. Or so we thought. When we started, the weather wasn't too bad. In fact, some of us removed some layers, and we even had a couple sun breaks. But about a quarter of the way up, we started to encounter the beginning of a storm, and it did not get any better. As we got higher up on the mountain, the weather got colder and wetter. Even stopping for breaks along the way started to get less desirable, and since it's the off season, all the huts were closed anyway. But regardless of how miserable the hike was, I was on a mission. When my family was living here, a couple weeks before I was born, my dad summited Mount Fuji, and as a hiker, I wasn't gonna let anything stop me from accomplishing the same thing. As we got higher on the mountain, the weather got more intense with strong winds beating against us. But eventually, we did it. We made it to the summit. The temperature at the top with wind chill came out to less than 15 degrees Fahrenheit. That, in tandem with the freezing rain, made it a true summit experience. While I did take a second to celebrate this win, I had another purpose while I was up there. Since my dad has been up there before, I wanted to make sure he joined me again and we got to celebrate together. So I went around the corner and dug a little hole to bury some of his ashes on top of the mountain. This was my first time spreading my dad's ashes anywhere, and it was the weirdest feeling. My emotions were all over the place. But one thing I did feel was gratitude. I was grateful that I was able to make this trip happen and celebrate my dad in this unique way. Knowing that I accomplished my mission on this intense day made the descent a little bit easier. My dad and I always talked about going back to Japan and climbing Mount Fuji together. Well, now he can rest easy knowing we did just that. Rest in peace, Pops.